Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping.
Welcome to the premier printing house.
Indeed, this is Kari Klinka here, and this is the office of my favorite client. Green Aqua has built the first client tank in the previous premises of the premier printing house, and actually that was 9 years ago.
No, 10.
Oh, 10 years ago. So we are very old friends, and we're building the new tank here, and I hope it's going to be good. You're going to tell me at the end, yeah? Without further ado, let's start working. This is the most quiet office I've ever been to. It's crazy. So I'm gonna be very quiet today. We're gonna do a 120p tank. Yeah! So let me tell you what kind of technology we used with this tank. This is quite exciting. On the right side of the tank you see an Aquamedic 150 chiller. Having a nice cool water is really important, so we try to keep this aquarium water around 22-23 degrees Celsius, not more, which is very important because usually in this office it's really hot and we got all kinds of algae at the beginning. In the first cabinet here you will see the secondary gear, and the secondary gear consists of a secondary filter which has the biological filter media Sika matrix in it. This is a 2275 Eheim professional filter. You've got an auto doser which will dose the Green Aqua macro, micro ferts, and also the easy carbon supplement. We do have pressurized CO2 in this tank, but we would like to fight the algae and to make the environment a little bit more stable by adding carbon additives, which actually kill the algae, kill certain types of algae. So we found that this aquarium is more stable with the addition of these carbon supplements. Other than that, we have the Aquamedic reactor, external reactor, that will keep out the technology from the tank, and you can have 100% dissolve rate, so we can save a little bit on the carbon dioxide. On the other side, however, we have the biggest Eheim filter here, and also you have the pressurized CO2, the bottle. The aquarium itself is a 120 by 45 by 45 tank, which is visible from 3 sides. We actually manufactured a custom frame for these lights, and we just put these lights into that. The cabinet is a Green Aqua cabinet. It's a white premium cabinet made of solid wood. It withstands everything. It's standing here for 10 years, no problems. The tank itself is also standing here for 10 years. So let's start building the hardscape now. And for the build, we're going to take off, obviously, the Aqua Sky lights. There you go. Much is going to help us with the build here. We're going to use red moor wood, and we're going to start from the right side of the tank. I want a triangle composition here, so I'm going to bring the line, the top of the wood from here to there. I really want to cable tie big rocks to the bottom, which will help us with the maintenance later on because the wood will not move around. Oops, Butchie. My finger, don't do that. I don't care if this is against the glass because some plants are going to cover the right side of the tank anyway. Oh, excuse me. So this is how a professional works. Flat rock on the bottom doesn't obstruct anything, see? I don't need it. It's okay. We're gonna try on the light at the end. I like this here. We're building this whole thing with the wood gradually moving downwards from the perpendicular position on the right side of the tank to the almost complete horizontal position. So now that we're ready with the hardscape, we're gonna take out all the wood pieces and we're gonna start tying Pinnatifida, Microzorum, Anubias nana, and we're gonna use some moss types. Maybe I can ask the colleagues to help us, because they're like, who wants to tie some moss instead of working in Excel or something? I've got the Terra line, which will not decompose underwater, in contrary with the moss cotton. Is he using moss cotton or is he using Terra line? Oh, that's moss cotton. That's not working. That's gonna melt and the weeping moss will be everywhere in the tank. I mean, he's gonna maintain it, I don't care. And the next one is the Terra tape that I'm gonna apply on the wood. And actually the Terra tape will take up the moisture, bring it up all the way to the top, and the moss will get enough moisture from the water like this. Yeah, don't forget to spray it. This is very important. I'm also trimming off all the overhanging parts of the mosses. This is a very good idea, like that. And you can put it on the rim of the tank, like so. And then you can lean against the tank without hurting your arms and stuff. We are ready. Alright, so I started introducing the rocks. I put the biggest rock that we have here in the golden ratio point of the tank to accentuate this heavy point here. And I'm going to continue by making a small valley over there. Foreground sand, midground clay-based substrate. There's going to be a path in the middle covering that flat rock. If we introduce the sand first, that's going to push all the rocks towards the middle and it's going to support all the rocks. So yeah, let's put in the sand. So we're going to have a path in the middle made of sand. I'm going to introduce the fine filter mesh because I want to cover the cracks of the rocks so that the soil, the clay-based substrate, would not roll in the front on the sand itself. And by creating that, I'm going to do a very sustainable hardscape, so it's going to be easy to maintain. We're not going to use any base layer fertilizing substrate in this tank because there's not going to be many plants like cryptocoryne types and other types that would need the actual nutrients taken from the substrate. I'm having rocks in my back pocket. That's Grandma's cup. Very nice. Grandma's cup in action. Cool. Yes. We're ready. Let's fill in the cracks. Let's hide all the fine filter mesh that is visible. I'm gonna start adding the moss in the cracks. I've got some reef glue here and I'm going to glue some moss on the cut there. I'm gonna just make a little bit of adjustment here to the foreground by using small pebbles. And after that, we're gonna start planting. I've got some Vabikusa mat here with some Bucephalandra sintang. Maki wants me to plant the Cyperus helferi, which is gonna grow up all the way to the top. Okay, we've got some Anubias here. Okay, so I'm gonna start to plant the Marsilea crenata, which is the smallest Marsilea. Planting Monte Carlo as well. I want to have a randomness in the tank. Hygrophila araguaia, that will go in here in this spot because I want a ready spot in towards the center to accentuate to the tank a little bit. This is the new plant from ADA, the Microcarpa. I'm going to also put some grass in the sand. It would be nice if this would spread out from here to have a little bit of foreground movement. The moment of truth. Sir, please tell me what's your opinion about this. Did I S it up? Did I screw it up?
No problem.
No problem?
Yeah,
It's okay?
it's like it, yeah.
We're gonna fill it up with water. We're gonna introduce the fish in 3 weeks. What kind of fish would you like to have in here?
It's the same.
The same. Okay, do you remember what fish we had in here?
Rasbora, Amadeia. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe. And also we do have the new membership option on the channel, so if you would like to support us, you can click on the join button, which is right next to the subscribed button. I hope that you did subscribe to the Green Aqua YouTube channel already. So hit that like button if you like this work as much as Karoi does. And we'll see you next week. Bye.